Hello, I'm Stabelina. Welcome back to my playthrough of Final Fantasy 14. This is just a little pop-in introduction since I didn't plan to make a cut in this, but after editing, figured I wanted to make an introduction video and then start the first episode as I start my character. So that's just to let you know what's going on and get into it and let you meet my other boy. This is Muffin. So you know both my boys. And you can say welcome as well. Yeah. Welcome. And let's just get into it. So I have played this game a while back before it was finished. I never got through like the first vanilla part of it. Do not remember much. I remember I played something that had an instrument and I played a lot with just practicing songs. Practically going in blind, but we'll see if something springs to mind. I'll let you know. So this will be cool. Hi, me.
Here. Here. Feel. Here. Feel. Think.
Ooh. I need to get a new hat. Start doing things. Is this a tutorial? I'm not prepared. Don't be mean to me. Don't be mean to me. That was just scary, right? I don't have to do anything. Oi, you alright, lass? No? You were moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets inside, rolling up the ship. Got your stomach churn, has it? Off the ship. I don't know. I didn't know about the ship. Doesn't seem like seasickness now that I look at you. I'll be there ether then, I reckon. Some are more sensitive to the stuff than others. See, and we got too far from Woolbrand now, which is chock full of ethers. Etherites. Etherites. No need to fret though. You'll soon get used to it. Easy now. Might as well have been bloomin' seasickness. Ship's leaping around like a demented chocobo today. I reckon I might head out on deck, get myself a breath of fresh air. Limsa Luminosa still far away off, in case you were wondering. Seeing as you're awake now and all, how about you keep me company till we get there? Them young ones don't much care for us for conversation, see. Any road Brennan's the name, and peddling's my trade. I don't have the hat on anymore. Very good. Ah, smell that salty sea breeze. Now then, lass, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you are one of them new adventurers. Am I wrong? I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring is a risky business these days, especially. What was that first attracted you to it? Glory. To win glory. Glory, eh? Well, if you won't take a on then task as folk ain't. An adventurer such as yourself can win fame, what coin can't buy. When you arrive in town, you'll want to report to the Adventurers Guild. You can find out everything you need to know about the adventuring business in there. Just remember though, there are more important things than fortune and glory. Such as breathing. Ain't got no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. Dead DPS, there's no DPS. No. What? No, not yet. We are not prepared. Ship of Starwood Bow! Pirate colours! Pirates. Bloody hells. Have you no sense? Get below! Dramatic much? Well, I don't want to be below if we're gonna sink. But I wanna fight. What's the world coming to? Pirates flying on a ship, flying lumps and collars. Boss said he'd have a boatload of balls of burger for old brains. Yeah, can rest easy, friends. We made it out of the cannon's range. Ain't no buccaneer bark'll catch this filthy temptress once the wind's in her sails. That was too bloody close. Glad one of us kept her head on her shoulders. I reckon I've lost mine otherwise. If them pirates gave up the chase, we must be close to port. Let's head up on deck and have a look, shall we? We shall. By the way, is this your first trip to Luminsa? Yes. It is. Well then, let's this journey into Rand tell you the ins and outs of your destination. Luminsa prides herself of being Eosia's foremost naval power. Weren't too long ago that the place was ruled by pirates, but thanks to the current Admiral's civilization influence, the city-state could almost pass for a respectable nation. You'd never guess she was once a rum's wooden buccaneer herself. Cause most folk ain't so quick to change. And with a town full of liberty-loving ruffians, you can imagine how many naysayers and troublemakers she'd got to deal with. Like them pirates who just took fancy on us just now. And if that weren't bad enough, I've heard the Shaigan are raiding the coast just as bold as you please. Them are the sea-dwelling beastmen that locals called fishbacks. In case you didn't know. I don't. At long last, Starland hoy! I hope I don't need to remember all of this. Behold, Luminsa, a nation blessed by the ocean's bounty and beloved of Limlan, goddess of navigation. Let me see it.
On a windswept isle in the southwestern corner of the realm, amidst the roiling waves of the Rotamo Sea, lies the maritime city-state of Limsa Lominsa.
That is quite good.
To this haven for bandits and brigands, cutthroats and curs, seekers of both freedom and fortune, comes a lone adventurer. Lone yet not alone, for the hero's arrival has drawn the gaze of the nation's patron deity, Lim Lane.
Lim Lane, Lim Lane, Lim Lane, Lim Lane.
What realm-shaking fate has she descried in the churning waters of this mortal's future?
Ah, here's where we part ways, lass. I'm off to the markets to deliver my wares, and it's on the high road for me. Hey, I want you to have this. By the way, thanks for saving me yours earlier. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square. And that's a deal, mate.
Through peril and hardship, discovery and triumph, may the navigator guide this brave soul on her life's voyage. Till sea swallows all.
Might need a longer skirt for this cutscene. Final Fantasy 14. I remember you need to click the crystals in every city, big crystals, and some places have smaller crystals. Do you may need to click those too? Maybe I get them when I click the big one. About it. Click crystals. I remember clicking crystals because they are like waypoints, teleport, thingamajiggies. Hey, you there? Hey, you there. Hi, I mean you. This is my district, and I make it my business to know all the scums that wash up in it. Ah, an adventurer fresh off the boat, is it? Well done. Hello, one of Limsa Lominsa's finest to set you on the right path. Hop to it, lass. I haven't got all day. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa, the bustling city-state filled with scoundrels and brigands capture diamonds of the Rotando Sea. Please select the control scheme you wish to use. Follow instructions to move the characters. Oh, okay. Okay. Accepting quests. Once you've initiated, click the accept to be coming to Limsa Lominsa to recognize this adventure in the city states. You must first register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. On it! Now then, I'm sure you're itching to explore, but adventurers are required to register their presence in the city. And without a bit of local knowledge, you're likely to get your throat slit in some piss-stinking alley. So before you do anything else, get yourself over to the Drowning Wench and enroll with the Adventurers Guild. It's not far, just head straight down the street and speak with Greffar. He'll show you how to work that big moving platform we call Crow's Lift, and that'll take you up to the pub. Once you're there, look for a fellow with the name of Braden. He is the proprietor of the wench. He might curse like an ale-sodden sailor, but the man's got a soft spot for wide-eyed newcomers like yourself. He'll set you straight. Got all that? Good. Now roll along. May the navigators guide you on your journey. You have begun a quest. Use the duty list to help you complete your tasks. Okay, do current. Appear under duty list on the right screen. Ah, okay. Clicking the title will open the journal. Okay. See? So easy. Here we go. Whee, whee. Just one jump. Oh, hi. Welcome to Limsa Limos. If you were meant to visit the Drowning Wench, the Crow's Lip will take you there. Yes, please. Okay. Complete class by clicking on the Z with a check mark. Yep. Know these things? Greetings to you, lass. What'll it be? But you ain't here for the drink, are you? You come with a mind to try your adventuring, I reckon. Well, you find no shortage of work here in Limsa. The name is Baderon, and this is the most hospitable of Australis in the Drowning Wench. Don't judge me. It is also the home to the Adventurers Guild in Limsa. That's why we've got a desk. Especially for handling guild business, and why I seem to spend more time saving the necks of whelps like yourself than wetting the throats of me regulars. Adventurers have a knack of finding trouble, see? Not that they need it in these parts on account of there being trouble wherever you look. You manage to stay clear of the fishbacks and the cold-blood... Outside the city, the pirates and the incel will get you instead. And if they don't manage, there's always Garlean Empire to finish the job. Oh, one knows what they're planning. Of course, but they're planning anything. You can be sure it's to kill the lot of us. I'll take them on. Aye, this town seems peaceful at a glance, but looking again, you'll see people living in fear of what tomorrow might bring. And who can blame him? After everything that's happened, Eotia took a mighty blow during the calamity. But I almost want the only thing what got wiped off the face of existence by that thrice-damned bastard of a dragon. It took our bleeding memories too, and no one's been able to explain it in a way that makes tons of sense. None of the folks that saw it and lived tell the tale seem to agree on how the tale actually goes. It's all foggy, like recollections an old odd night on the Isle. You can imagine why people might fear for the future if they can't recall the past. But there is one thing we'll remember, and that is a group of adventurers what laid down their lives to drag Eotia back from the brink when she was bound for the abyss. Well, I say we remember. Truth is, we ain't forgetting what they did for us. Goddamn calamity spawn memory loss robbed us of their names. I won't even let us picture the damn faces. It's like staring at Gulf line in front of the sun. You're all in the mind's eye. It's a shadow set against blinding glare. And that's, oh, every buggery describes it, by the way. Give or take the article. And this is what we got people out there. These heroes are warriors of light. If Limsa ever going to put time or darkness behind it, it's gonna need adventurers to help banish the fair. It's going to need new heroes like the ones we lost. Maybe one day you'll be one of them, and that's why we aid and can give adventurers an effort well spent. What say you, lass? You willing to lend us a strength? Me, thanks to you and the navigator and all. I knew she'd stay me way for a reason. Ah, but listen to me. Yet run on like a sun-touched fishwife. It's light time we get your mark in me book. Put your scrolling right here. Stabolina Nebhem, is it? A fine name it is. Congratulations, you're now an upstanding member of the Ventures Guild. You there, adventurer. You sailed on the last ferry, did you not? The captain reported being attacked by a pirate vessel, and several witnesses having testified independently that a passenger matching your description went out on deck mere moments before the incident took place. Sending your friends signals, were you? Now, hold on just a moment, officer. You got the wrong lass. This fine upstanding young lady is my dear departed grandma sister's niece cousin's closest companion. The lass wouldn't be caught dead fraternizing with such unsavory elements. Is that right? You are surely aware of the recent kidnappings? Respectively, then, we cannot be too trusting of outsider at a time when the loyalty of even our closest friends is in doubt. I am making a good point there, officer. A very good point. Very wise. You need not worry, though. I'll keep one eye open at all times, me. And two more others, often than not now. So, what say you to a tankard on me finest ale before you return to duty, there? Not so watered down cup of piss like the last time, I should hope. I got the faintest idea what you're on about, officer. The wench might offer some of that cheaper grog on the side. Or the straight, But that don't mean I don't get your good old picked. And look, there's a chair over there just crying to be sat on. So kick off a maybe, Bootsy. Bear with me. This is too many names. Oh, you'll have to excuse these eager bloody yellow jackets. There's been a spat of kidnapping, see, and they ain't got a clue who's behind it. Naturally, they've taken the clapping irons on anyone who looks vaguely suspicious, which means venturers, visitors, and pretty much every else beggar in town. Don't take it personal, though. Us Lominsons can't be an headstrong bunch of bastards, 'tis true. But given time, we'll grow on ya. Now, where was I? Aye, welcome to Limsa Lominsa. We are the sea, where the seas are as green as the faces of my patrons after too many black belly whiskies. Now take a moment to gather your wits, and we get started with learning you the ways of the city. This concludes the introductory game tutorial. You have taken your first steps as an adventurer in the city of Limsa. Listen well to the wisdom of Elderon Tenfingers, then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. Ding! You can summon a pet to your bidding. You have access to one pet now, but the pet must require many more as you request. You can cast a spell summon from your hobby to complete the Arcane Pact. Once the pet is summoned, a fixed hotbar known as the pet hotbar will appear. The guard command, the steady command, to guard the master, refers till you are attacked or are attacked. The steady command offers the pet to refrain from attacking until you specifically order him to do so. Away commands the pet to leave the battlefield. Pet orders can also be set by hotbars. Main quests look like this. Quests like this indicate a task or a series of tasks tied to new duties. Scenario guide is the next available quest in the main scenario. Next available quest for the currently equipped jobs. By selecting the scenario guide, you can confirm where these quests are located on the map. Beltram, proprietor of the Drowning Wench, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Okay, alright then. Let's start off your nice and easy with 3 tasks that will help you get used to life here in Limsa. Firstly, add down a floor, then point your nose to the west and get your eyes pull or the great glowing crystal in the middle of the courtyard. That's an aetherite, a device what can move you from one place to another in the blink of an eye. Ain't no swift way of travel, provided there's an ether way you want to travel to, of course. And have a chat with the yellow jackets on guard down there, and you'll be treated to a lecture of the working of the device. Of course, yeah. Before you do that, though, remember to touch the thing. Strange as it sounds, doesn't work until you have. Second on the list is the marketplace. You'll find weapons and armor, all your venturing bits and pieces for sale and distribute what lies beyond the aetherites. Don't go throwing your gill around yet, though. Just get fleeced quick, and you can say, or you'll get fleeced quicker than you can say, "What's me coin per so light?" Have a word with Swooblight instead. He's the head of the Merchants League, by the way. Give him this old octant and he'll treat you right well. For the last of me helpful hints, I suggest you meet some fellow spell slingers at the Arcanists Guild. I guarantee you'll learn a few tricks for your tome if you decide to join their crew. Muri at the front desk is one to get started. You got all on us? Seeing them 3 tasks, I'll take you on a little jaunt around the city and help you work out where everything is. Now, I've best be getting on. Run along, eh? Bugger. There I'll go send you off without telling you so much crucial. That's bloody calamity's made me right mess of me memory. I swear. Well, that or the like of ale. Anyway, while you're out, if you happen to pass any poor sods that look like they might need your help, consider giving them a tale of woe. Listen, eh? Sounds like a chore, I admit, but you never know what interesting opportunities could be lurking out there, just waiting for you to stumble on them. For example, Ninja over yonder has been casting glances at you, have you, since you walked in? Why not lend an ear, see what she has to say, and you'll like to find yourself running out errands in the beginning, but once you build a reputation as a woman folk can trust, the jobs get harder and the rewards more generous. Oh. If you've got the time, I'd also seek the advice of the smith's errand wench. The lads as beat as the tile that have some fine advice for them what we're just starting out in the profession. And that, my girl, is how we go about becoming a legend among venturers. Can I do play now? To leave the Drowning Wench, you must accept the quest making a name by speaking with Ninja. Main menu, character duties. If you wish to customize, yep. Again, process saved automatically. Okay. Travel. Okay. Ninja. Ninja. He said click on the smith. Hello, smith. As one of the smiths, I provide guidance to those just starting out on the path of adventure. For the present, I suggest you learn your way around the city and endeavor which one shall not wish to aid you. Yes. Ninja! Where were you all my life? Oh, pardon me. Making a name. Ninja, a veteran adventurer, has some information that might be of interest to you. Well, would you look at this? A shiny new adventurer. Listen close, lass. I have some information that might just help put you on the map here in Limsa. I was passing through a bulwark hall below not long ago. I saw a bunch of herbs just scattered about on the ground. Now I'm not entirely certain, but I think they might have been the black market wares known as dream flowers. Limsa is a busy port, and not all the merchants that blow in across the street are above board, if you know what I mean. How the planets end up in the mizzenmast, who knows? Might have been a deal gone bad. The important thing is you make a name for yourself by handing them in. Speak to Skudendudle and she'll get you down to the first floor. Then all you have to do is pick up the herbs, take them to Adelskusi in the Octant, bring a worldly captain. Being a worldly captain, he knows a thing or two about such shady goods. But will they not think I had them? Won't I be in trouble? You wish to visit Bulwark Hall below? Yes. Let me use Crow's lifts. Oh, some quest objects. Click. That's how many? 6. A moon icon to appear on your experience bar. Okay, there. You're into Sanctuary. Special area, rested bonus. Also offline. You said head west. Yeah, Crystal will be there. Hello, it's not. I've just picked them up. Yes, I'm adversary. You have some habits you wish me to examine? Yes, as you suspected, these are the highly illegal blooms known as stream flowers. They are the prime ingredient in the creation of somnus, a substance whose fragrance is said to lull the sniffer's mind to the sleep of death. Forgive me, I could not resist the jest. These herbs are not more than alkit lavender, a common enough export from Limsa. In fact, these probably spilled from the crates that were loaded onto my very own ship. I think someone has been having a bit of fun with you, Myth. Not to worry, you've learned a few things. You made a new captain's walnuts. Tricking. I can use things by using them. All items with the recustom is going to be used against them. Okay, hold up. I understood that one. Adlu, captain of the trading ship, has some information you might benefit from standing adventurer. By the way of thanks of delivering me scattered lavender, I have a nugget of information that might prove useful to you. I was recently approached by an unkempt seafarer, which is not, admit, particularly unusual for a man in my profession. What was unusual was that he offered a generous sum of gil to be introduced to any adventurer I might know. In my experience, sailors are not known to carry such wealth of coin about the person, especially with these alehouses of Limsa so close at hand. Kidnapping have not been uncommon these past months. I suggest you take this information and speak with Glaz, the guard who stands in the entrance. It never hurts to show a spirit of cooperation to the authorities, lass. Another novice adventurer. Aye, Bedran has sent more than a few of your kind this way of late. I am Sundman, one of the Yellow Jackets tasked with keeping the peace in the city. It's also my charge to provide guidance in the use of this device. Fear not, I shall be brief. Aetherites are crystalline structures that tap into the ethereal energies. They are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport, the most common transportation spells, make direct use of the Aetherites and their connection to the flow of ether. As these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune herself to each one. Once you have expanded your horizons beyond the walls of the city, you will soon find yourself performing the act of attunement as a matter of course. There is, however, no need for unseemly haste. The Aetherites found and around the city will be sufficient for present, I assure you. Should you wish to learn more about Aetherites or transportation magic, I will be here to answer your questions. You attune with Aetherites. You are now able to use the return spell. The return is going to use instant travel to the Aetherite as your home point. Casting the spell does not require MP and gas in return from the menu. 15 minutes. Oh, it's the Hearthstone. I play a while. Alright. Markets and cast. I will do quests also. As I told to speak to him, he has a different icon. That is stubborn news. Your initiative is appreciated, adventure. I'll have the captains place the Yellow Jackets on high alert. And while I have your ear, I need you to visit Hidibdu and tell her the same thing you told me. You'll find her a bit further down East Hawkins Alley. Hidibdu has frequent dealings with adventurers. Any warning you give her should soon spread through the city. Fine evening to you, madam. Welcome to the most replete marketplace in the grand realm of Eorzea, where every shelf groans under the weight of wonders born from all four corners of the world. Pray browse the stalls until your eyeballs ache from ogling their overabundance of unbelievable bargains. Now, as much as I would love to elaborate upon the unrivaled quality of our merchandise, I must send you some cargo that recently have arrived on the docks. They're a gift for Bedran. Whatever could it... Ah, my octant! By the navigate, I might have left it behind on the branch, along with a week's pay and several bells short of intoxicated memories. Ooh, I need to change the audio. I am most grateful to have it back. This tool is a keepsake from my dad's as a ship's captain, you see. Needless to say, your good deed must be repaid, and what better recompense than the wisdom of a master's merchant? If it is simple and sturdy adventure equipment you seek, you need look no further than east and west arms of Hawkins Alley. Least you doubt, each gil you invest in arms and armor will be money well spent, and that adventuring is, after all, a dangerous profession by its very nature. It goes without saying that Hawkeye's Alleys boasts stall specialization in the tools of every material discipline imaginable. And within but a few steps are bazaars and apothecaries that will most amply supply your potion and perishable needs. Our keen-eyed agents produce a frankly befuddling range of wares during their sojourns to distant shores. but it pays to become familiar with the type and price of the goods offered in each stall. Such knowledge will serve you well. If your purse is light, your time is short. Ah, but verbal instruction of this kind only profits you so much. Experience has ever been but the surest teacher, if not the kindest. I invite you to explore the markets for yourself. Adventurers Guild! Where are you? There are you. Here are things. Quick with Pibidib. Pibidib? Pibidib. Greetings, miss. Might I interest you in the service of a retainer? What is some suspicious seafarer on the prowl, a gullible adventurer? A possible suspect in the recent kidnappings, you think? Well, I'll be sure to pass on the warnings to my customers. With all the merchants and travel milling through Hawke's Alley, these kind of unsavory activities can often go unnoticed. In any case, I can promise to keep a sharp lookout for anyone being accosted by strange-looking sailors. Green hand in. Green hand in. Do I need... This is a small one. Do I need to tune to it? Yes. I'm so clever. I remember a whole thing. You have no access to the Ethernet. Quick travel throughout the city can be achieved by simply placing your hand upon an... Alrighty, Ted. Hello. Salro. Muri! Hello. Welcome to the Arcanist Guild. It's here that we research and develop the fields of Arcanima. Arcanima is the science of employing arcane geometrics, intricate patterns that map the unlocked mysteries of existence, to draw forth and manipulate the body's etheric energies. Ah, but if I'm not mistaken, you already possess some rudimentary understanding of the craft. Shall I deepen your knowledge of our history as well? The roots of Arcanima can be traced back to the historic calculations practiced by the people of the South Sea Isles. It was these island folk that first discovered a method to express natural phenomena in mathematical terms. Building on this process, the existing mathematical formula were further developed into arcane geometrics, precise patterns that allow a practitioner to weave ether into specific magical effects. The mages who invoke this new form of magic become known as arcanists, and the schools of Arcanima was born. Many such mages, wishing to expand their understanding of the world, took onto the sea abroad trading vessels. Upon their arrival in Nimsa Lominsa, Arcanists found themselves welcomed into the academic elite and soon secured a position in the realms of governance and council. The knowledge of an Arcanist, however, is traditionally passed from master to chosen disciple. As such, Admiral Merlewub, counting for several wielders of Arcanima among her personal staff, became concerned with this exclusionary practice would lead to the eventual extinction of the art. So, as the Admiral's express orders, the official Arcanist Guild was established and funding was provided for research and training. The complex and demanding nature of Arcanima, however, remains the greatest threat to its own future. If you would continue to study this challenging discipline, then I must insist you have indicate your comments to joining our guilds. Well, have you decided to enroll in the guild, or have you now intimidated or are you now intimidated by the thought of excessive thinking? Your sound judgment is to be commended. Now standard practice dictates that I introduce you to the guild masters that you might convey your intentions in person. Due to extraordinary circumstances, however, he is unreachable at present. Instead, you may speak with Mistress Triple. She has shouldered full responsibilities for the guild leadership in the interim. You will find it just over there by the bookshelves. You needn't be shy. Though her mind is sharp and critical, her manners is always most welcoming. Yes, I am. Greetings and welcome to the Arcanists Guild. As Muri has doubtlessly explained, I am serving as acting guildmaster until our wayward leader decides to return. I assume our capable receptionist also spoke of our art origins? Allow me then to explain upon its nature. Arcanum taps into the living energies of ether. The evidence of this is represented most aptly by perhaps our ability to manifest arcane entity carbuncle, and the manner of magic which this etherical ally implores at our command. The core of the discipline, however, is found in its purest of defensive solutions at any potential quandary. Even in the fields of battle, nay, especially in the fields of battle, this principle takes precedence. If one wishes to make certain the questions of victory, then one must apply the most effective strategy. An arcanist is measured by her ability to calmly analyze the situation from the moment to moment and respond with the most appropriate spells at hand. The study of Arcanum will test your mental faculties to the point of perplexity. Are you prepared to reason your way through predicament after predicament? And an ambiguous response, the kind I most prefer. Let us now see the clarity of your words is matched by the sharpness of your mind. In Lower La Nokia, you will find amongst others 3 species of pests, dwarf, rats, and little ladybugs, and Eurolice. I ask you to employ your skills in Academia to eradicate 3 of each type of creature. Leave the city through the temple gates and you will soon encounter the potential targets in abundance. As long as you remain focused, I do not foresee these opponents causing you or your budding abilities undue difficulty. Once you return from completing this preliminary trial, I will welcome you as an official member of the Arcanist Guilds. May your judgment refrain swift and clear. Not bad, not bad, not bad. So many quests. That was maybe one way, but I want to go back to my dude and report. Felt like I went Bulwark Hall. That is a word I have remembered. So, and Drowning wench, please. Last way up. Hey, wohoy. Grfr. Baderon. There you are, Stabalina. Enjoy a jaunt around the city, did you? If you meant to base yourself in Lominsa, that won't be the last time you'll visit them 3 places. And now you're going some idea of where you can start exploring the rest of the town. You have shown a good air for listening, lass. Stick with old Baldy running, bud, and yeah, I'll go far. Level up! Boop-a-diddle-doo. Like, okay. Lower. She said lower, right? I think she said lower. She definitely said lower, right? Lower! Yeah, me. This is more comfortable. Lower. 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 Okay, from lower, I will just meet them. Deals, summons something, restores. Play guide, teleports, return, sprint. Arrows. Experience. Items. Items. Achievements. Achievements. Oi! Okay. Oh. Whoops! Do we get loot? Do we get loot automatically? Is there loot somewhere? I have more experience. Loot? Is there loot? 2 animal skins. I see how loot works. Right. Holy crap, that is... Oi! Are you a mini? Yes, you are a mini. But I'm assuming, as in other places, if you have a yellow and not a red name, you will not eat me on sight. If you do, I will scream. Hello? Just a friendly adventurer walking behind you. Don't mind me. Just looking for an irregular lady. Which is on the map. Oh my god, it's so amazing. There it is. Wow, it's high level. I need to check out on more spells. I'll be fine. Rudeness. I need to dodge. Okay. So I need to move some bars. So when I get my pet thingy-majiggy out, it's not in front of my face. I'm not doing a page quest now. Remember that, like, pop up on map. You do the thing, you get some things. Not doing that now. I'm going here, which is where I'm supposed to go. I'm gonna change some bar settings and audio things, because this was horrendous. And then I will be back. just gonna get to the town, you know, so I get that moon and that rested thing, even though level so fast, I'm not sure if I'm gonna need it, but you know, better safe than sorry. They do indeed have yellow jackets. Hi! So I sorted some hot bars. I opened my mailbox. I got a head as a welcome to play, which gives even more XP, so yeah, this will be interesting. And I moved around spells a bit. Here we have my pet. With the pet bar, that's not right here. So let's go. I also picked up the quest to learn emote. So I am supposed to kneel for this dude. See if it works as I'm used to. Me. Sure you are disappointed, okay? Flash is that pointed. Disappointed does not exist. Supposed to be here, but I saw it here when I moved my spells. Am I just lied? Things I have not learned yet. I'll try once more and then I'm not doing this. No, it's not an whatever. We're gonna do the fun quest. Report in the arcane. So a crystal would be cool. Is it lower decks? Is it upper decks? It was lower because that was where the crystal was, I think. Where is my guy? And there is lift attendant. Alrighty. We'll walk. I think we're on it now. And then we see if we can remember what the crystal was. Can I just do it from... Should really... Way of the Arcanist. Learn this place, but shouldn't I? I kind of skilled. Can I just... No. Okay. Bolts. I kind of skilled. Okay. And that's how you do it. Alrighty. Next icon is possible available from her 1 level 5. I didn't dig! Dang a bull. I'm level 5. Acting Guildmaster wishes to assess the improvements in your Arcana skills. While eating well, an empty stomach distracts. I must remind to take meals. Okay. Speaking, have you tracked this tactics with Kabakal? Not really. Watch carefully behave your opponents, formulate an effective strategy. Okay. Hunting log is something. Slay Waldurus, slay Tiny Mandragoth. But we... Upper decks. Just have to figure out this map place. Like, I want to assume that it is outside where I was. Maybe I wasn't prepared to not read them fully. Map. So it's here and upper deck, lower deck. What did I do? Upper deck. So back to the running wench. Maybe? Mayhaps? Okay. Huh. This is a little confusing. Take it down to the wench again. Red quests once I can't take it. Oh, level 60. Yeah, I really can't take that one yet. If dependent. So, I don't quite know. I think so. Then I go to lower, yes. Do I have that one? I do not. Okay. There is a thing and there is the quest. That is called like timed thingamarolls. I can call them timed thingamarolls until I get a better name, can't we? Area timed quests. And we found Lawrence losing large parts of the crops. The locust. Really don't need the extra XP at the moment. Not all that interested in it right now. Where is the other thing? Let me check. Dodo! Hello! I want to ride a mount. Dodo! I'm supposed to kill the dodos. Never you mind. It is on guard. It attacks when I am attacked, okay? Oh, that audio is still so loud. Dodo! Are you just attacking? I learned a new thing. I learned a new thing. That has things. There are things there. Okay. Grants and ether charging recent of ruin, ruin 2, ruin 3. Where are the mandragores? They are also here. Great. That just doesn't do that. Level 8, 16. I have no idea. Maybe my pet just doesn't attack it. I need to figure out about it. We will for now do the Arcanist quest and then see where it takes us for a little bit more. And then I need to actually change my keybinds to things that I'm familiar with. I'll do that later on because I need to like figure out which setup I prefer in how I place. Listen to what that one was called. It would be very easy to get back. We're gonna try that one. I'm done if I'm going back. It's welcome back. Yeah, I did things and I did things. And now I inspect crates found at XIV's gate. XIV's gate is lower decks. Yes, I just run. Okay. Some quests are uncomfortable, but you can interact by simply approaching them or clicking. I've already done that once though. You want me to do something, Mr. Chips? Look into the current market prices. Okay. Assuming I just interact with them like so. Okay, take them on the return to Uncle. And here we have a crystal. Feel like at this point this is my home point. Why am I so confused then? Because that's where he is, and that's okay. What do you want me to do? This is a conveniently unoccupied village. And deliver the package to London. Alrighty. If I find him, I'll give him. Damn. Starting to figure out where this is at least. Suffocate. Very good. What's in the box? What's in the box? I spy with my little eye a box. Oi, hello. Oh, dodgy things. Can I unlock my ruby? There we go. And that is this awful button. Damn it. Can I? There we go. I need that key bound to something I can reach. Am I allowed now? Then it counts down. Okay, okay, very good. Hello, really, Mickey? I don't have nails. That was a bit weird to look at. I'm not a threat. Pray ignore my presence for the present and allow me a moment to cognitive. Apparently I learned how to read. The reason my sudden appearance was within expected parameters, but I must admit I did not expect so proficient a performance against the enemies set against you. Yes, effective though your tactics were, I spied much room for improvement as I watched you battle. The wheels of my mind whirled into motion as they wont to do, inventing other possible strategies might have employed. Let's see, taking into account your current level of ability, factoring the etheric constant, multiplying the number of moments, then applying your tactics of the potential scenarios for my day my calculation against failure upon encountering threat level 9,000 something. Or 9 point something. Well, we'll have to see what we can do about that. Well, that opportune window was passed. I will nevertheless introduce myself. I'm Kelina, Millivanskate, Texas. The acting guildmaster who asked me to oversee your training. Okay, so I'm getting my quests from her from now on, maybe? What have I said this far? I have an admirable grasp of fundamentals. Didn't do well. What factors influence a decision? Right now I do what feels right. The buttons don't compute. I have 90% chance of becoming. Give or take half a percent. It's quite high, after all, you know, one of the practitioners responds to my question in the same manner. If it was the man who bestowed Guildmaster himself something. Hey, Guildmaster is gone. You might be gifted. Strategy. Continue focusing. Return to the guild. Off to the fields. Bye. Bye. Okay. And I now can use to return again. And then I learned that this is getting a map on. Fun quest. He is in distress. How can I help him? Let's deliver a letter to someone. If I go past them, I will deliver it. At one point or another, it shall be delivered. Hawkeye's round, I think I have. Pianist off to casting. That's where I am. Okay. And what are your prices, my lad? And what are your prices, my guy? I have the prices for you. And I got something. Good for me. For getting things. I want to strife, not this. I'm used to strifing. This is a fix as I go game. Alrighty. Okay. I want to call her... Oh no. Forgot the name. Trench Ball. She doesn't feel like a trench ball, but you know, the robe and then the name just trench ball modes. I have returned with the cargo. Everything is in order. I have good tactics. I did see her. She will do things for me. Very good. things. I must choose. I have had a ring. I do not know where it came from. I don't have wristlets. Or I can get gill. Or I can get a robe. And this... I'm now level 7. Level 10 is my next quest. Okay, now I do all the small things. Ah, this is one of the ones I was supposed to talk to. Alrighty. So he submitted it on time. Very good for them. Collecting duty on imported goods. I can do that. Maybe. Maybe. Now we just take quests and do what seems logical. I think. I do think. About me. Might have taken up a hint or two that I play WoW a lot. So the MMO scene. Logics. Try to work with what's logical to me from how I play that. And as I said earlier, that I have played this before. I don't remember specifics, but like when I do a thing, I'm like, okay, I feel like this is how I click a thing. I have a transcotch. I'm remaining of the ether charge, which is this one, yes. A ruby thing is that one. I just need a button I can press. And it does things. Let's hope I don't need to know that one. See, I did a thing. I help you with the delivery of a type. Which quest are you? Because you are the progress one? Ah, it's the thingamajigs. Yeah, I did that thing. Do we have a quest over there? Why not go do that one then? Let's see if we find any crystals to click along our way. Hello, my baby. My carbuncle. This way, maybe? It's a bit to know when it's over, and I must just guess that this is not a dead end. I might learn these things eventually. Who knows? I did not end up where I wanted to end up, but I can go around, mayhaps. Let me attune to you. I need to have a thingy. Hand gesture. Hello, Sisboo. It wants to order a new fishing boat. Okay. Okay. And I deliver something for you as well. Wow. They don't want to work themselves, these people. Can I swim? I'm assuming I can swim. Can you get that? And then you are a happy camper. And what don't you want to teach me? Something that's level locked. Okay. Okay. Fine by me. thinking this is a good place to end the video one. I can clean up some of the nonsensical side quests, and will of course show you all of the main story and main class quests and whatnot. And then I will see you another day. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back. Stavo out.